Hello, and welcome to the CWT Hands-on Summation and Exam Overview and Navigation video. Let's navigate to that page via the link on the home page. Before we get started, let's go over the purpose and goals of the Summation Checkpoint Labs. Please note that the CWT Summation Lab is separated into 8 assignments, one for each checkpoint, from checkpoint 1 to 8, similar to the CWT Hands-on Guided Build-Up Labs. In fact, each of the checkpoints of the Summation Lab covers the same topics as the guided labs for their respective checkpoints. From a technical perspective, the purpose of the Summation Checkpoint Labs is to test you on what you have learned regarding LAN/WAN, including your knowledge and your ability to adapt and apply the implementation tasks from the guided build-up to a new topology with a different set of requirement variables, with the goal to help you solidify the LAN/WAN skills you acquired during the guided build-up and to verify your LAN/WAN hands-on skill level. Additionally, the goal is to try to complete the Summation Checkpoint assignments with minimal reference to the guided build-up checkpoint labs. With that stated, feel free to use the CWT Guided Build-Up Labs as reference if you need help. The successful completion of these checkpoints primarily validates your level of technical aptitude, troubleshooting skills, and efficient learning skills based on the timeliness and accuracy of your submissions, total resubmissions, and how many of the Summation Checkpoint Labs are completed prior to the exam. While you are completing these activities, our LAN/WAN staff will continue to evaluate your professional and technical skills as they relate to the 4 right candidate attributes. It is important that you are able to demonstrate the professional and technical skills as described in the 4 right candidate attributes to increase your chances to move to the next step of the 2-step qualification process. The information provided on this webpage is very similar in format to the CWT Hands-on Guided Build-Up webpage. However, I would like to point out some key differences. Let's scroll down on the webpage to the section titled CWT Technical Support Hours, Mod Layout, and Schedule. This section is similar to the section with the same name on the CWT Guided Build-Up webpage. However, it has a condensed version of the support explanation and methodology. Below the support hours and dedicated pod access information is your weekly schedule, which includes your schedule status. Below the weekly schedule, you will see an assignment table that includes a list of all assignments related to the CWT Summation Lab, including checkpoints 1 through 8 assignments. Further down, you will see the CWT Summation Lab 1, Layer 2, and Layer 3 diagrams, as well as a link to the physical diagram. When you are working on the CWT Summation Lab 1 checkpoint labs, you will be utilizing these diagrams. Each of these diagrams can be utilized to open the web terminal sessions for your devices by clicking on the router and switch icons. Below the diagrams, you will see the start of the CWT Summation Lab 1 checkpoints 1 through 8 section. The information provided includes steps, goals, and requirements. Please note that the checkpoints 1 to 4 assignments are required to be completed prior to the CWT exam, which includes being submitted and accepted. If you have not successfully completed the required Summation Lab 1 checkpoint assignments for checkpoints 1 through 4 prior to the exam, you will not be allowed to participate in the exam. Please ensure to complete these assignments prior to the scheduled exam date and time, as well as ensure that you fully understand the hands-on activities for each checkpoint with special focus on checkpoints 3 and 4. For candidates that are trying to excel and do well, strive to complete all 8 Summation Lab 1 checkpoint assignments with adequate time for review. However, do not move forward to CWT Summation Lab checkpoints 5 through 8 till you are solid on checkpoints 1 through 4. Please review the recommended plan and review strategy in preparation for the exam to maximize your chance of success. Next, you will see a reminder for your CWT exam prep appointment. The date and time of the appointment will be listed here once it has been scheduled. Please review the purpose and description of this call. Please note that the CWT Summation Lab 1 is in a PDF document that is accessible via this link. Utilize this document for the requirements for all CWT Summation Lab 1 checkpoint assignments. When you work on your summation, you will click on this link to open the linked PDF document. This document contains the requirements for each of the CWT Summation 1 checkpoints 1 to 8, as well as the logical and physical diagrams. As you can see, the diagrams are at the end of the document. Let's go ahead and close this page and return to the CWT Hands-on Summation and Exam page. Below the link to the CWT Summation Lab 1 checkpoints 1 through 8 PDF, you will see a link to download the Layer 2 and 3 diagrams and the physical diagram. It is highly recommended that you print these diagrams to utilize as you complete the VLAN mapping process and IP addressing steps. Please note that you will not be able to access your devices via the device icons in the PDF documents. Access to the devices is only available via the icons on the Layer 2 and Layer 3 diagrams, which are shown above on this webpage, as well as via the icons on the linked physical diagram. Next, you will see each of your CWT Summation checkpoint assignments listed. You'll notice that it is in a different format than the CWT Guided Build-Up Lab assignments. The checkpoint assignments for CWT Summation Lab 1 consist of 2 sections beginning with 1 a summary of the hands-on tasks you will complete for the given checkpoint, followed by 2, a list of Level 1 research topics relevant to the given checkpoint. The Level 1 research consists of our format of efficient research focused on key information relating to a given technology. You can review the initial page for the Level 1 research topics on an as-needed basis to help you progress through the respective Summation Lab 1 checkpoint assignment. However, please keep in mind that the goal is to complete the hands-on activities with a focus on how to implement and how to verify. After you complete the requirements for a CWT Summation Lab 1 checkpoint assignment, ensure to verify your work to ensure accuracy, and then submit to your My Progress sheet for the respective assignment. For more details regarding how to submit your work, please review the video titled My Progress Sheet Overview and Submission Instructions, and the video titled How to Copy Output from Web Terminals on the Training FAQ page, and other related FAQ items. At the end of the CWT Hands-On Summation and Exam page is the CWT Hands-On Exam section. A summary description of the CWT Hands-On Exam is provided, followed by minimum exam checkpoint goals, including target checkpoints and recommended preparation for the exam. Further down, you will see listed the exam instructions, dates, and link to the exam. This section describes how to access your exam and includes your exam date and time, including the registration and orientation time, and an additional link to the CWT exam instructions, which must be reviewed prior to beginning the exam. You will notice that currently this section of the web page states that CWT exam access is not available. It will be available at exam time with proctor approval. As part of the registration and orientation for the exam, the proctor will activate the link. Once activated, you can refresh the page to see the updated link to be used to navigate to the CWT Hands-On Exam page. Further below, you are provided with exam registration information and details regarding when to expect results and exam analysis. The last section on this webpage will have your scheduled phone CWT exam and file review appointment. The appointment date and time will be listed once it is scheduled. This section contains information regarding the purpose of the call and activity that should be completed in preparation for the call. As part of preparation for the call, you will utilize this link to review the membership overview page, including the 4 right candidate attributes that we seek in all members. This concludes the CWT Hands-On Summation and Exam Overview and Navigation video. I hope you have a positive and productive day.